it can be pretty useful, but I'm not completely sold on Team Falcons draft yet. I actually do think I favor Team Nemesis draft, but that's just based on how I see these heroes playing out. It's going to be a TA last pick, so they're going for the carry.
Look at those. Those facets as well. It just feels like Falcons went out and everyone was like, okay, we buy all of their voice packs.
Oh, here we go. They're going up.
Yeah. Well,
both teams are fighting.
There's a load of shit there. Yeah, 5 on 5. Into the two-man burst strike. Crit is low, trying to skitter away. Mac is dropping, but they jump back in. Jing and Akashi. Slay Crit, down you go. Mac and Skitter follow shortly after while Marine's being pummeled. Raven and Akashi on the Sanking's tail to take another name. 3-2, and Snaking's gonna, his little creep is gonna follow. Poor Chen losing his buddy.
So that worked out really, really well for Nemesis there. I thought that Falcons were a bit courageous to take the fight, but they maybe underestimated how much damage was going to come out there. And double kill for the Mirana as well. She's off to a very good start. Getting early magic stick and a ton of goodies sent out.
Oh, Eris is so rich. So rich right now. That's going to leave us with the 2-for-2 bounty runes, it looks like. Yeah, TA is going to have to make the long walk down to that southern one, but all good. Okay, I should grab that. I guess we'll see him dip back into it shortly. Things calm down now a little bit after that flurry of action. I say that and Crit's just going to get blasted. After that first blood flurry of action, a little bit of calm until Raven decides with Jing to shut the door on him. While Eris and Snaking having a fight in the river. Arana jumps forward. Starstorm does clip Snaking there. Not enough to finish off the Chen, though.
And we have 30 seconds until the Wisdoms. This is where you guys start making your moves if you're contesting, if you're invading. Let's see what the mid players are doing if they're getting involved. Some harass being done onto the Dawnbreaker up top, but maybe they can turn this around. They're going on the Hoodwink again.
Straight back in with a rebound. Yeah, Crit brought within an inch of his life, and now Storm zipping in to maybe look for the bonus kill. Crit turns and fights back to kill off the Marcy. So Skitter getting something out of nothing there. And Storm, and the rotation so far, not paying off. Wisdom Shrines, I mean, Skitter's coming to contest this one. Mac is pretty low on mana. Skitter's going to realize a 1 versus 2 plus illusion fight is one that he can't take.
And not quite. Malrine didn't have time to get over there. He did, however, find a stack in the enemy jungle, so he's going to try and steal this quickly and then get out of here. He's going to be just fine to do so.
Sneaky. I'm going to try and burrow away, but there are 3 members of Nemesis ready and waiting to strike.
Good rotation by Jing coming in as well. Already
steal our
part
stacks
of...
with Steal Your Life.
Yeah, Jing has been part of 7 kills already. That's crazy.
Wow. Be actively involved. Now, of course, does have Solar Guardian, so can jump around the map and join when need be. And it might be down on this bottom rune spot as Malrine is being zoned out by Mac and Eris. Arrow comes in, but there's Epicenter already going. The rebound back in puts them in harm's way. Malrine has backup arriving, but he's already been slain. There's a spear, though, to take down Raven as Amar comes in as a bit of a cleanup crew to maybe find another with the Mars Arena. Catches 2 inside. Down goes Jing, a double kill for Amar, and Eris in trouble as well. Has to leap to the high ground. Amar, 7-1. Spear, not enough damage. He knew it.
That worked out better than I expected at first. The Sand King went in very bravely, stunned the ground. Malrine tips Amar for cleaning up that situation, though. Nice patience by him as well, not using the arena immediately. When he entered the fight, he held it for a long time, making sure that he gets the most value, since, you know, supports weren't running wide just yet. Don't need to throw the arena, then finally uses it to prevent them.
Now, though, this rebound. I mean, TA doesn't have a blink. She doesn't need one when she has Marcy on her team, jumping right on top of Amar to take down the beast.
Yeah, also threw him back into a trap, so it's just horrendous for him. No movement speed at all. Can't get out of that situation.
Well, this is where the tempo really picks up Waga. You know, Storm Spirit is now contesting enemy stacks and ancients. Malrine is trying to get what he can, guarded by this Chen, but already a very congested area of the map as Falcons bring 4 members from mid down to bottom to try and protect the ancients.
Keeping in mind when she has ulti, and sometimes you need to just poke and force the Dawn reaction. You might see that on mid lane though, and initiation with it.
Yeah, Storm zips in right onto Crit with that Solar Guardian. Easy work. And multiple towers are being pressured, not just pressured, but killed at the same time, which is reasonably unheard of. And that's just the amount of pressure and strength that Nemesis are projecting right now. Malrine, though, is going to get a nice deny in there. And Jing, caught out here by Amar and Snaking, teleporting out, successfully back home. Eris is going to leap out of the arena now as it disappears.
One more.
One more to escape. The spear comes, but it's not going to do enough.
Yeah, good leap in time there. Gets himself to safety. Nice start here for Nemesis, though, coming in with all this tempo from the first blood, from the first fight. They transitioned that into taking 2 early towers. Exactly. I mean, that's very true. And a lot of my teammates pretend that they're strong when they're weak, in fact, and they push alone, and then they die on the tower.
Yeah, I've got four teammates behind me right now, for sure.
Classic.
Skitter gonna walk straight through a bunch of Invis heroes there, skittering off to the left-hand side of this bottom lane as Nemesis set up through the Moonlight Shadow to try and find someone. Amar and Snaking, they've been scouted. Murana jumps out, but Sankey jumps in. Arena's good with a spear, but the Dawnbreaker's coming in to heal up the TA. Akashi dropping so quickly, though, as the Weaver zooms in and kills off the TA as the Storm Spirit does get a trade-off kill. Mars taken down, Jing about to drop, Skitter getting so much work done. Can he get out of here? He's fine, yeah, time lapses away from the Murana as Crit is able to turn around and get Skitter a double kill. Dawnbreaker and Storm jumping up to this high ground to escape from the Sand King, but Mac is out of mana. Marine's got his number now. The Blink Dagger comes in big as Falcons sweep through a 4-for-1.
That was really surgical by them. They just pinpoint that TA was the great target, and unfortunate for him, he didn't really have the cooldown ready on Refraction stay alive through the fight. He had it pre-cast, but perhaps not early enough for the fight. So he died with 0.5 seconds remaining on his cooldown on Refraction. Otherwise, might have been able to turn that fight around, deal some damage. Because if TA dies, a lot of their continuous damage is gone.
Even just the positioning that they started in, right? Weaver and Hoodwink skipping past the tower to go behind the wave. Oh, hello, Orchid reveal on the Weaver. A lot of damage coming his way, and Skitter gets obliterated. Some shouts of intro boys in the crowd as Nemesis had a very good early lead, but falter in that first big team fight of the game. Picking the pace back up is always nice to see.
I think they're a little bit worried about taking a fight without their carry right now. Morales staying under a ward, though.
A jump back in from Marine there. With a Yule Scepter to the sky, sets up the spear for Amar. And the Marcy trying to jump in and maybe make a meal of that. Maybe save the Mirana, but could have put herself in harm's way. Snaking and Amar quick on the chase with Marine jumping high ground. They've got the catch on Marcy. Easy as you like. Huh? Mac
nice.
Gives an option to jump away to, but still dead.
Yeah, he knocked him out of the air. So using the God's Rebuke, since it's a forced reposition, it stops Marcy's jump.
And his Roshan's pretty low. Storm Spirit, Mirana, both pretty adept at getting into the pit as Mac tries it. Roshan did, but skidding into the Aegis. Now the spear has pinned the Storm up against the side with the zip himself out of the arena. As Marine comes back in, the big damage on the Jing. Marine stays alive with the Essence Ring. Mac somehow TP's back to Fountain. An absolute bloodbath in the pit. Nemesis lose 3. Falcons get the Aegis.
Yeah, and this was the concerning part for me as well. The Mars Arena, it just nullifies the TA's effect essentially in the fight. Look at her damage. She did 480 damage. So
I didn't see the TA that fight. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the thing. Like this fight just misfired completely because of that. It's very hard to commit in a tight area like this. Yeah, you get in there, almost got the Aegis steal, right? This looks all nice, but look at TA.
Where is she?
Cannot get in.
Oh, there.
She cannot do any damage because Arena is preventing her. Otherwise, she could have helped burst down that Sand King.
Wow. And now Roshan, the Tormentor, all the dominoes are top lane for Falcons in a good way.
Amazing feeling. Malrine.
Do they see Raven? No. I heard Malrine. I see him now, yeah, you're right. I heard Malrine pop in the epicenter looking for a target. Raven gonna walk straight into them.
They did have the little ward, so he was just waiting to make sure they had people behind him to follow up on his stun.
You're right, they did have vision. 40 seconds without your Dawn, and now Storm gets caught on a rune. Mana pool or
wait, Crit is there.
He's under vision, and Crit, where did you come from, you little termite? Out of the woodwork, literally comes out of a tree, teleports behind you, nothing personnel, Storm kills you.
He was in the trees all along.
How was he there?
Just a sneaky boy. Got a glimmer cape on that hoodwink, so he's doing his best to just roleplay as a little ninja
It's a
here.
squirrel!
Yeah, ninja squirrel.
It's a squirrel!
With a gun.
Invasive.
Actually, a crossbow, I guess, but the next cosmetic for a crossbow is gonna be a gun. Let's make it sniper. It's difficult, but they have some big power spikes as well. They have a fresh BKB that they haven't used on the TA. BKB is coming off cooldown soon for the Storm. Combining these things, they have the gem as well. Do like that Nemesis picked up that early gem to kind of get them out of the situation.
Squirrel. Dead. Roadkill.
Already you see all Falcons swinging down here.
And both teams with gems is going to be a case of who gets there first gets to set up with the vision.
Yeah. Sort of a wraparound move coming in from Nemesis. I think they're expecting everyone to be bottom, so they're going in through mid.
Storm zipping up onto the Chen on this high ground. They've got a good two-man bushwhack though. Crit is going to get forced away by the Marcy and the TA, but now they're pinned. The spear comes in. Amar saves Crit, but not for long. They'll turn on the Jing. Skitter needs to open up with the damage now. Spots a target and goes forward with Marine getting an insane two-man stun. Epi burrow through them all. Nemesis lose 3 heroes in a row, and I'm looking at this Amar's chasing and looking for more. Mac might be in danger with a gem on Amar. They see the Storm, and they force the BKB TP.
It's such a Amar move to just bonk him anyway. He's like, get out of here. You know?
It's like, a stay in fountain longer kind of move.
Actually, it's just like, get out. We own this place. You know, that was a really, really sad fight for one particular reason for Nemesis. Yeah, okay, you lost a lot of heroes, but why? The Dawnbreaker ulti just came off cooldown as the TA died. It was on CD. By the way, her BKB TP also gets forced. Amar is just the Nightfall instigator here. He's forcing all of them home, chasing them. But yeah, not having the Dawn ulti, it completely made that fight impossible. I do think the coordination was a bit off on Nemesis. They didn't jump the Chen with 3 heroes. They jumped with 2. TA went on a different target. Might be his next time.
Maybe that's how they resolve disputes. Oh, Marana. Yeah, picked off easily. And then instead of going for that Shiver's Guard, he's slotted in a Ghost Scepter there at the Sand King. So that's protection from the TA. And the TA is the one who's going to get jumped immediately anyway. Caught up in the chain stuns, not a chance to react with the BKB, and dead for the better part of 90 seconds.
Thank God they have the tier 2 top, but this might just be mid-racks into, you know, poking for more. Maybe they will even hit for the tier 4s a bit.
They'll get a lot of value out of this, Falcons, that's for sure. So what do you reckon? That's like a procedural error? The wrong heroes in the wrong place?
Yes, I mean, it's not ideal. It's not what you want to have happen.
Well, again, this push isn't tremendously fast, so it looks like Falcons are hunting for further kills deeper in the base. Raven dropped to half health. Brought out of there by the Marcy is now a good arena will force double BKB. Oof, oh, that's a price to pay, and you've not even fought back or defended anything. You lose buildings, you lose your BKBs, and Falcons, they come out with everything.
Yeah, they do. Oh, Mar's going in.
Amar? You keep going down this, Marcy. Straight forward. Get the spear there. Got too big to push her around. Holding his BKB while Skitter comes in to have a bit of a play with this as well.
Yeah, in meantime, the creeps are pushing out the top lane as well, making sure the creep wave is coming in. Of course, the tier 2 tower, next objective. But that little move going in an arena, well, a big move, I should say, really sets them back on the side of Radiant. Now they have BKB cooldowns. At least Dawnbreaker has Refresher. So she can like ulti in, quick refresh BKB, and then she can ulti again. So for her, not the massive problem, but Marcy not having her BKB, I mean, that was the only thing she had. BKB and ulti, and hit people.
Skitter. Get jump. As a hand of God with some heals and saves coming in, Skitter stays alive. The Dawnbreaker tries to hammer down on him. Amar with a pullback up, and Marine in with a 3-man burrow into spear, and the damage is just too much to handle. Call GG, you're out of here. The Nemesis tap out of that one as Falcons slam the door on them in game 1.
Dear Lord, that was a beautiful thanking ulti, the damage. I always said, you don't have to be a full spellcaster and go Kayayasha just because you're going Ags. Just having Aghanims is already strong enough. And now they've buffed it even more. This is a fantastic patch if you're, you know, at all wanting to do it. Try out Luna with Ags. It's so much fun. Just get your Mask of Madness, maybe Dragonlance and Manta Style, and then buy the Ags, and you're going to be golden. Yeah, it's true. And Luna is going to be the one bringing the building damage as the Leshrac is going for, of course, the hero bursting facets. The Misanthropy is coming in. Philippines.
Oi, 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 oi. It's so good when they're not perfectly aligned. They've got like slight delay in between them. You get the overlap. Oh man, I don't know. I live for voice line season. New voice lines launched. Yeah,
it's so good.
Direct into my vein. Just give me that. I'm a little bit sad. We usually have Raya Sheepsticks do the.
Oh yeah,
what they call the
review,
the charting, the review,
exactly.
the tier list. Oh my god, I couldn't remember the words tier list.
Exactly, the voice line tier list. There's so many now because you got to do the teams as well. You know, they're the teams,
the community ones.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, she said we weren't good enough this year. She's not doing it.
Unluck.
Unlucky indeed. Anyway, here we are, game 2 in this best of 3. Got to keep reminding myself that, in fact, that we are best of 3s here on the road to the international. It's a modified Swiss system, so winners against winners, losers against losers. And so far, Falcons 1-0 up on their way to winning the series. But we'll see. NEMESIS with a very strong draft here. And so far, looking pretty good in the lanes. Could definitely upset things.
Yeah, Marine trying to take a chance to do some damage back to Mac on the mid lane, but Mac feeling pretty good. 6-1. We're 6-1 on Marine as well, so both of them getting their last hits.
And this mid lane pretty dead even between the two. Marine constantly spammed out by this lightning. And Leshrac, whenever he gets too close, getting hit up by the Earth Spirit. Snaking is dead up top though. Jing and Raven able to get onto that Snapfire. And nothing that Skitter can really do about it.
Yeah.
And bottom.
Pretty.
Akashi.
Running in top.
Jingu's up, the burn is going. Ares trying to
Ares.
turn onto this Monkey King though, but Amar and Crit get onto his head as well. Good little pushback though, saves the Disruptor.
It's gonna be completely fine, but good start for the offlane Monkey King. You can't really just AFK farm. On the other hand, though, he has a very active carry in Weaver, so you can say that the more active Weaver is, the greedier the Monkey King can be as well.
Yeah.
Kind of like a balancing the scales kind of thing. Oh, he's gonna get glimpsed here down on bottom lane, I think. Pulling him back.
Right back into the waiting arms of Akashi. With another TP coming in, they've got the Marcy arriving. That flame break though. Crit, did he stop the rebound play? They just turn and kill the Luna. Now they're diving tower with Amar getting the Jingle stacks going and Weaver arriving. Falcons completely out of pocket. Crit stays alive. They bring 4 bottom and kill all 3?
I think he was 1 HP on Grit. I think he dropped down to 1 HP there as well. That was just perfect for them. Yeah, the Stoked, of course, brings him down towards the end. But
did he blind flame break the Marcy?
Yeah, I think so. I don't even know if it was intentional to get the Marcy, because the timing was really good to do it on the Luna there to pull her back. But it ends up working out perfectly for them. And of course, Skeeter joins the fight. Because why wouldn't he? Of course he's there. It's Skeeter at minute 5. I mean, I'm surprised he wasn't there at minute 4.
Absolute gods of Dota too, as Mallory misses his role unfortunately at this time, but does get the ulti out. Mac turning and burning, trying to bring Mallory down, but now stuck in the middle of 3, does get the help from Marcy though. So rebound and dispose the Earth Spirit out of this middle lane. Thank you so much.
Dropping fast to the drummed Eidolons, but they're trying to catch.
Skitter's in behind, Malrine is in on top of the Disruptor, glimpse back won't save you. Eris is dead.
It won't save you. It almost helps Malrine instead as he gets closer to where he wants to be, back towards that mid lane.
And Amar gets all the room in the world to get to the top of the net worth now as this Monkey King.
I'm gonna say it. I'm not sure about Dominator first Luna with no paragraphs. She has no boots. It feels sluggish.
Amar? Well, he jumps across to one of the statues to the left. Rebound comes in. Skitter is dead. They've blown up the Weaver, trading out Akashi for it.
Yeah, this Luna is a liability. But the Weaver dying is good, but now the Earth Spirit coming in as well. I think they all want to get out of this area.
They're hunting. Monkey King spots a target off to the right. Disruptor could be an easy one. Marcy has also been left to her own devices. And Eric's just going to wander through here, get an Ops Ward down before falling. Marine.
Acrobatics going on.
Trapped behind the Vul assassins.
Oh,
and Jing.
The tree break with the dispose.
Monkey King comes down from the tree. There's Marcy breaking some ankles, running around in circles. Could give time for some TPs to react and play down here. The answer's no. We're not saving this Marcy. She's dead. And so is Eris.
He had no one to jump off. Could not get himself to safety. Eris finally dies as well towards the end of it. But meanwhile, top tower does fall to the Enigma. Yeah, there were like specific patrol points you could set up where you could make it just go back and forth and auto stack for you, and it worked like a charm. You just set that up, and then you look over like a few minutes later, and you have a 5 stack on Ancients. It's like, oh, I didn't do any work, and I got a ton of creeps. Which, by the way, you could still do that, but of course the Dominator, you kind of want to bring it with you. You want to use Dominator again because you keep farming faster by just taking new creeps when you're able to as well. So it may not be the most efficient right now. Monkey gets caught up top.
I've got him. I was wondering if we needed the black hole there, but Diabolic Edict with a blink lash rack gets Mac right into position to dish out the damage.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
Every time. Oi! Whoa! Glimpse of Skitter. They've spotted him right into the splitter. Stun. Beautifully done by Nemesis. Whoa!
No way. No way for him to get out there. That was a nice combo. He had a 20 stick and he had time lapse already, but when chain stun is a chain stun, you won't live. Just get to the stun.
Marine's in. They can't save the tower or deny it. Jing's going to try and jump away and dodge the kisses. Juking. All the lava spat out by Mortimer. Now Marine uses the cookie to get away. In comes the WUKONGs though, slowing down Mac with the inhibit. Amar sees his man and kills the Lesh. Nice bit of back and forth there as maybe they can go for more. A roll not fully connecting, but that still allows Skitter and the rest of them to join in with a black hole straight onto Marine. They take down the Earth Spirit, but they could lose a lot for this. Skitter's got involved, but in comes the Eclipse. The damage to the Luna. She's coming hot, but Monkey King's going to be able to turn. Big damage, cookie forward, tons of stuns, the Jingu's going. Akashi dead yet again. And a scene of despair for Nemesis and their fans as they lose yet another team fight. Whenever I look at Enigma's items, though, like, I get it. Auras, tempo, it makes sense. It just feels unnatural. They jump in, and they see Marine here. Mac and Jing straight to their man, but the damage from the turnaround. Snaking launches the lava globs at them. 2 already gone. Yes, you lost your Earth Spirit, but Crit is still able to get here. With the lasso and the drag back, Raven's in trouble to Skitter. The damage, it looks substantial, and they kill him. Mid-TP, while Eris, low HP yet again, trying to escape as the last man standing. The Straggler, he's going to get straggled. Skitter, oh, hang on. Doesn't see him move to the right.
I didn't see him, but he might go in again. He has ulti. Wouldn't surprise me if he looked under a tower a little bit, but I'm not going to find Eris as he gets away.
So if that's the case, do we want Raven and Mac to go a bit ham now? Like they've got ultis up, they can play the map, or is this still Nemesis going to be kind of being soft with things?
No, I think Nemesis want to keep looking for kills. Whoever shows mid, Leshrac is eyeing to jump. Snapfire.
The trouble is,
though.
They're just getting picked off bottom. I mean, Eris is going to die this time, it looks like. Trying to buy as much time as possible before falling, while snaking has been found here by the Marcy and Leshrac. Mac burning about 70% of his mana pool to get the kill, and now Lasso comes in from Crit to take the Leshrac down a notch. That's not worth it. Especially if you lose your Marcy here as well. Nearly flame broken by Crit. The TP looks good. No more stuns.
Baited really well by Snaking. Snaking sure does drop, but he had vision from his ward, so he managed to kite pretty well and get himself to a spot where they just overstep. Gets punished. First Spear rolling in for the Luna, just constantly hunting.
And she turns around on the Monkey King. Amar getting dragged into that one. And a glimpse on Crit could give them a bonus kill here. Get them involved. Take some names. Akashi with a double kill. Would you believe it?
That is really, really big for him as well. Being able to get some gold injection. He actually finds himself at the top of the net worth chart. Well, pretty safe. It doesn't completely save you from it. A lot of damage still goes through. without looking, Gareth, what's the cooldown on Eclipse?
Oh my god, it's
Sit down
like
bottom.
50 seconds.
Yeah, 65 is... Yeah, when you have... It's a minus 40-second CD talent on level 15. It is so good.
Whenever you ask me these questions, I immediately want to go for like the dumbest answer ever. My brain was like 30.
Yeah.
Say 30. Say 30 seconds.
Do it. Glimpse.
What have we got? Snaking? Trapped in the field. But they've got the Enigma though as well. Dragged into the Wukongs, and Snaking even survives it. While Raven and Jing both dead, so Malrine found a pick off on the Marcy top left corner.
Yeah, he's getting really big on Weaver, all this time farming, while Luna trying to join some fights. I mean, she's still ahead, but once Weaver gets BKB, that again is this weird offset to power spikes. Wait, let's go down bottom. Blink
When Lashrak turns on the lights, you don't see enemy heroes anymore, just disappear.
Yeah, he's going for the Kaya Sanj build with a Ghost Scepter as well. He's going to be able to BKB Ghost Scepter combo. One of the best ways to stay alive in Dota. Pretty hard to kill someone who you can't hit and also doesn't take any damage really from spells generally.
Hello? Monkey King gets off his BKB, surviving the Eclipse for now. Let's see if he gets glimpsed or played around with any further as Eris looks to line it up. And the Monkey King jumps to the statue to the far left-hand side, but he is still grabbed up there. Falcon's leaving him to die. Seems like a wise move here as Nemesis are still hunting for maybe a +1. Sneaky, Malrine, high ground play. Falcons, a lot of damage onto Raven there, but saved by the Marcy for now. Dodging away from the kisses, but they still land on the Marcy. And Raven getting dived in on by the Earth Spirit. Gets sent back though. Can't keep going on the Enigma. Skitter dives onto Eris, finds a support kill. At the front though, Luna and Lashrak. I'd be able to mark up that Snapfire for a little bonus kill. Different map cosmetics and stuff like that as well can be difficult.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
When sometimes the Monkey King is just a different type of tree, so
he's a pumpkin. Look at lasso onto the Disruptor. Eclipse is going to come in and force a BKB or two. Crit's going to pop his to stay alive. Looking for anyone deeper in the tree line, but Falcons can't quite find anybody.
Okay, pull back to Snap.
See Snaking, in comes the Lashrak with the damage. Amar gets off his BKB Wukongs as the Black Hole will lock him in place. In comes Malrine to try and save the day. Gets the big ulti out onto 4 of them as Skitter can unload the damage for himself. TP out for Luna should be successful. Marcy going to try and escape, but she's stunned. The roll from Malrine hits in time. And they do get a 3-for-2 trade in the end.
Minus armor stacking up with the Snapfire.
Hey! Mischief. You can't be Roshan.
Yeah, they threw him. They made Roche do a jump there. I've never seen Roche get cookied before, but... Okay. A little bit cautious now, though, as they were starting the Roche.
The Eidolons are here.
But you can't wait for too long as the Enigma Black Hole, you know. This is a timing you want to play on. You want to make stuff happen when it's on cooldown. So either you start the fight or you continue the Roche. Running in.
They spot targets. Static Storm dropped immediately to stop Amar from continuing. Crit was looking for Raven there as well, but he's going to get eclipsed and forced to BKB once more.
No, Eclipse is on this awkward cooldown where Black Hole is going to be up, Eclipse isn't. Static Storm isn't.
Marcy tries to go in, thinks about it anyway. Malrine commits heavily. Straight onto Jing. BKB up for this Earth Spirit now. Magnetize and AoE galore as they kill the 2 Radiant supports. They have buybacks.
Yeah, but buybacks into what exactly? It's hard to hold this area. It's hard to keep fighting. And Dire are not as dependent on cooldowns at all. A big thing to mention as well is, well, they have all these BKBs trying to counter out the Radiant damage from their magical focus. The same isn't applying the other way around.
Can be one of the, I guess, downsides to Marcy is that she is very much a BKB support. You have like Blink supports, BKB supports. Yeah. She's not a Glimmer, mech, whatever kind of woman.
And that's also where I'm not a fan. Oh, Blink Hex. They're going with Weaver.
On the Weaver with the chain stunts coming in. I think they've got the first one down. Malrine is in though with his BKB going, magnetizing the 3 of them. Jing and Eris in trouble as Skitter unloads the damage to take the 2 supports down. Now on to tier 3. Marcy has buyback. Disruptor does not. A hard sell here to come back and defend. It looks like Luna is going to shove out that top lane.
Yeah. They saw the TP. They know Luna is coming. But I don't know how scared they are. I mean, 2 supports dead.
Another Hex. Into Eclipse. Can they save? Skitter. They can. The Cookie, then the BKB, then the run forward from Skitter. Time-lapsing his HP back up. While Marina's dived into Akashi. Getting turned on quickly, though, by this Luna. Amar needs to come in and do something about it. But he's being black-holed up. The crit is there with the lasso to save the day, potentially. Amar, life-stealing, trying to heal back up, but he's hexed. The little piggy's trapped in the trees and being burnt down. Mac and Akashi will take down the Monkey King and Earth Spirit, defend their tier 3 bottom, and hold on.
It's like, you know, some of my favorite meals, or, you know, when you have a slow cooker.
And Amar is walked into this. He saw the Eidolons, decided not to react, and then gets blink hexed.
Yeah, that was rough for him right there. Shows in the wrong area. Now, immediately, they see this as an opportunity to go do something. So they swing down bottom, try and shove out lanes. What can they make happen with this? Yeah,
you know,
but they shove them really far away now. All the way to the left side of the map. This might be enough time for them to go Roche. Quick smoke up by Nemesis, though, getting over there.
Black hole check, 20 seconds.
20 seconds is getting there.
Roshan roars.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so tense.
Lesh wants to lead the way. He has level 25. He has the damage on Edict.
Long wraparound. Now, do they commit? They know they're not in the pit? Do they know? They will soon. Shiver's Guard gives them an indication. Thunderstrike into the pit as well.
Long wraparound here. Both teams kind of know what's up right now, but how do they connect? That's going to be the most important thing. Who sees who?
Ring around the roses.
Weaver spotted.
Weaver spotted, hexed up. The damage incoming. Oh, it's just too much to handle. Now Batrider lasso too, but he's dead on our screens. Mac picks up the double kill. Malrini's in. He jumps forward. Black hole's there.
Weaver's back.
The Earth Spirit, down he goes. Skinnerboard back to time-lapse in, but he's dropping so quickly, being pummeled to the ground. He's dying to it. Nemesis nearly have him, but he escapes. Marcy gives chase. Snaking will be there to heal the Weaver back up. They buy back on Eris. 2 dead on Falcons, no buybacks for them. They're leaving Snaking to die. While Monkey King jumps in, but Weaver gone for 2 minutes now. Monkey King in trouble as well. And Nemesis, they've saved Mac with his Marcy.
Oh my.
Just incredible scenes.
Amazing play by Nemesis. What a team fight to take. Mac just absolutely destroying people. And Marcy clutch multiple times there as well. The buyback into time-lapse is such a risky play. Skeeter went for it, but he gets punished immediately as well. The damage was too much.
He's going for it. They got Edict again soon. Luna's getting the damage out with the glaives. No buybacks for Falcons. Yeah, like you said, might just be game. Taron's going to go in with Malrine to try and do something here to deal with the Marcy and kill her off. Buyback force, but Mac with Akashi dealing damage to the throne.
Trying to stop him.
But Malrine with his BKB going, but the building is dying. The throne is falling, and GG is called. Nemesis tie it up in his best of 3 to take it to a game 3.
So the comfort goes both ways here. I think Nemesis, you know, they're going to bring a real fight for the final game. Oh,
they need the waves here. High ground ward, walking right into Amar. Flamebreak is there, the Fisher blocks them off. A couple of traps on the wrong side of the tracks here as they lose Mac. Amar has stayed alive. Now Skitter's trying to turn and burn. There's Batrider's in trouble while Raven and Akashi, they've got over the Fisher now and they're able to get onto targets with a plasma field. They blow up the 2 cores. Eris and Akashi back to high ground with Raven. Hammer and the fire on the floor here as he gets Fisher blocked up, but pops the heal. Magic Stick keeps him alive. Blood Grenade trying to take his life. Eris with a double kill now. Snaking. Oh, his time was nearly over there, but he gets back behind the cliff and survives. The brain drain already in effect with a 3-3 start. Sven top of the net worth. And yet again, Falcons against Nemesis. First blood battle, absolute chaos.
Same place, same time, you know, they just meet up at this location is where we fight. He did do pretty well, but once he gets close to his Batrider, it hurts a lot. He does not have a point in the impalement dart, so hard for him to really trade hits. He went for the Q for the first blood fight. Not as good for these fights, though.
Now, static link bottom. Amar getting all his damage drained and Razor giving it to him. Body blocking the Bristle. 2 more hits. 1 more now. Ooh, with the plasma field, he's got it. Are you okay?
Locks on the target as well. Akashi playing it really well. realizing that, you know, there's going to be magic stick towards the end, but he did not get tricked or fooled. This is a great start for Nemesis fans out there.
Well, wrapping around him with Sven behind him. Skitter, he's got a stun, a ton of wand charges. I don't know if he's ever surviving this though. Yeah, he doesn't even use the wand knowing that he was dead no matter what. And usually this is the moment where Skitter dies and the rest of the team is doing something to get a kill, you know, like on mid lane. But there's nothing happening for Falcons.
Yeah, they're still focused on stacking up, and I think Shaker is getting ready to ulti that ancient camp soon.
I'm just so distracted. I'm just so distracted.
Here comes the slam. It's not really as many creeps as you would have wanted, but does he take it? He takes it anyway. It's not really going to bring him too close to a blink dagger.
Skitter dying again. He popped his god strength, I guess, to farm up top. I don't know if he was fighting, but whichever way you look at it, he's dead again, and Mac gets the kill.
Ooh, that is really rough. I already said from the...
Okay, he survives. Sorry, there's just so much going on here. Nemesis are pulling out all the stops.
Mallory looked like he might be able to run up and catch there with his face boots, but no. Sanser's gonna be completely safe. Yeah, I mean,
you know, we had to wait. So we used to have TNC, we used to have Fnatic. You know, we used to have these C teams that pop up out of nowhere and just like, yeah, we're a top 6 team. We dumpstered OG in this lower bracket run or whatever. Catch a mid lane's gonna kill off the Ringmaster. But now we've got Nemesis, like underdog story, Southeast Asia.
For the stun? Oh. No. Okay, he didn't have the range, I guess. He misclicked a little bit. Gets tipped immediately. That's also a funny thing to see. Very typical to a lot of C teams. The quick tipping of your own teammate when they make a mistake.
Instinctive.
There was no hesitation from Jing there.
But yeah, full Filipino roster, man. I should stop jinxing it, actually. I'm just going to talk about what's happening on screen, not jinx Nemesis at all. Skitter, he's been found again. This poor little Sven's going to try and stun and run. He's being hounded by Raven and Akashi. Yet another pick-off. This Sven, I mean, he's getting the Luna treatment from the last game. Meanwhile, Eris into the wrong area. Does scout out, though, a move here for Lash and Dawnbreaker to get onto Mallory. A double kill for Raven. They've sent the 2 dire supports packing, and now they move on to mid-tier 1.
And a double kill on the enemy POS 1 and POS 2 is also like the star double kill, right? That's the best one you can find. So Raven just having a great start here. The Blink Rush Lesh, everyone is very used to it now, and the Kaya Sanj build.
Yeah, thank you, Moonlight.
Yeah. It's basically Moonlight Pioneer days that brought it. And then everyone's
like 2 years ago or something, wasn't it?
It's 2 years ago. It's like 1 year.
Catches Akashi in the TP. Gets Skitter some revenge. Nice bit of money into his pockets.
Lord knows he needed that kill. Dawnbreaker ulti was on cooldown for that, unfortunately, so no way to save. But all this time, the Dawnbreaker is just farming away. Oh, Shaker ultis and Backriders. What happened there?
It was your own.
I thought he was gonna lasso him, but then I guess he gets stunned again. The ward. I mean, good observer ward planted by Jing earlier. Finds him that kill.
What can you do?
Yeah, I'm just like rerunning what just happened in my head. Like a lot of things I thought were happening didn't happen, and it didn't happen, but did.
I thought the Batrider had a chance to get the lasso there, but then he didn't
just run away.
Get it at cast. Yeah, I think a lot of it as well goes to the super late game threats when he has level 25, that he can steal attack speed. That's what makes him just crazy when he's that Amar gonna get gone on here. Have the damage for it? Mac is waiting out the blade mail. He has the stun.
Oh, there we go. Cancel TP, get in with the damage, and Global stops counter initiation coming because Mallory and Crit, they were ready and waiting for it. Might still go on this Leshrac though, but Sansa and the Dawnbreaker come in to save the day for him. And Crit and Mallory backing up past the Roche pit for now.
That was a good curse coming out from Eris, just making sure the Shaker can't blink combo with the Ringmaster ulti. The curse preventing. I'm a bit disappointed, Gareth. He took the synaptic split. He doesn't have a single point in glaives. When do I get to see the bouncy glaive? He can have 5 points, Gareth. He has 0 points.
Did he just forget to check? Oh, hang on. There's an echo initiation. The chase done on the Razor, and Skitter clears it up.
Okay, Skeeter is finding his kills here. Shaker's sitting behind. He gets spotted by the Batrider though.
Oh, good catch. Back with a Dawnbreaker over the top. Fine Marine. Great pickoff and positioning from that Batrider to get in behind Falcons.
Yeah. Falcons, the idea was right. Sit behind the Bristle, use the Shaker ulti, but it didn't really work out in practice. Now they're surprisingly hostile sometimes. For someone who has so many fans like Nintendo, you'd expect them to.
That's why Pokemon don't talk. So you can't quote Pokemon. They don't have any quotes to speak. Oh, jeez. I thought that was Sansa dying again, but that's a Razor this time.
Is that the third or fourth time that Sven gets a kill on Akashi? I feel like he's just using him as a, you know when you have a piggy bank, you just, storing a little bit of gold and then it's like, oh, it's time, He's cracking this piggy bank all the time. He's got a new one.
This is also an indicator of like how poor were you as a kid. Did you have a Sven? He's been lassoed into the Dawnbreaker ulti. Does he have teammates? No, Sven's alone, completely isolated down here. So great pickoff by Nemesis. Finally, like, Sven has had, 3-4 kills unanswered in a row.
Yeah.
They finally get revenge.
That's a good way to break the cycle. Need to get out of this. Sven doing so much. Checking Roche, but don't have a way to take it. Okay, here we go. Now you know my
time.
Yeah, it's time for them to take the Roche. We have the BKB power spike though on Radiant. Can they get over there to react to this? They're starting to move.
They're getting there, but Scan turns red. Falcons know something's coming. They're committed to Roche. He's dropping low. The bat is in. The damage, though, too much for Jing. In comes the Dawnbreaker on top of the left track. Roche and forward. Amar will snatch the Aegis. That means Skipper, low HP and gone. Blown up by Akashi. He can chase up to the high ground. Malrine jumps in. 2-man Echo, but they need the damage to come through onto Max from the Bristleback. They've killed him off. Amar chasing down a double kill, grabs up Eris, while Razor wants Malrine, but there's an awkward spot for this Akashi Razor now. Chasing, snaking, but surrounded by Malrine and Amar to the other side. Fortunately, though, a lot of damage stolen and the magic coming out of him. Malrine is going to die! Akashi picks up an Ultra. Amar is going to try and chase him down. There's no TP on Razor. 30 seconds, no cooldown. So Akashi is just going to get whittled down, spat and snotted on, and walloped by the Amar Bristle.
Oh my god, what a fight. I think they want to go later here.
The classic Amar flag placement.
The creep wave flag gets dropped.
Just hide the invis rune behind the flag. Enemies can't see it, they can't pick it up.
Yeah.
Enemies, though, have smoked up. Moving forward into top left corner. Akashi smoke breaks. They see snaking and they'll jump the Chen. Got a Lotus to return the lasso a little bit to allow Amar to get onto the Batrider. Nearly bring down Jing with a couple of taps. The Batrider's speedy and off he goes with a Firefly. And the help coming in. Matt, meanwhile, though, being love tapped by the Sven. BKB got strength going here for Skitter. Raven came through with that Solar Guardian. The Fisher and a Blink Echo catches the Razor, but the Global gives that coverage of safety.
He's fine, though.
Skitter still going. The static link's flowing, and this Akashi Razor shredding the Sven. Turning on the Ringmaster with a double kill for Raven. And now a jump. Jing and Mac. They found Malrine. Eon Disc is going to proc, so that keeps him alive. Can get the blink away if need be. Amar and Malrine, though, playing aggressively. Of course they are. Gets on the bat, but now TP's home. A little hello, how you doing? Then just kidding, I'm TPing the Fountain. While Amar has been left all alone. Doesn't get the kill on bat, and now he's got to run back.
Yo, this Nemesis team, they're playing really, really well. If he gets Desun Blood right on Leshrac with AoE increase on Defilement, that's going to be some enormous stunts.
Well, Nemesis, they're positioning themselves to go now. And snaking, Smoke Breaker. They've just been Blink Lasso, dragged up towards the cliff top. You get heals off to a state of Akashi. He might be able to with the help of his team. Tons of heals come in. Chen's still alive, finally brought down, but they needed the Solar Guardian and the Razor to give chase, but Skitter's lost his first life. Aegis on the floor as Bristleback thinking about disengaging. BKB Sven turning to fight. Malrine's being zoned down, so no Blink Echo Slam here. And that means the Razor can just go wild on his two strength cores in the middle of the fight. Crit is going to try and escape, but he's being blown up by Akashi, and his Bristleback stuck on the wrong side of the picture. Malrine could not get into this one. Could not save his buddies. And Nemesis, the perfect play in these choke point fights to dismantle Falcons. That's why Falcons right now sat in their third of the map, just allowing Nemesis here to get into these spots where potentially Razor all alone in that mid lane just gets clapped. Now the Dawnbreaker who came in to save the Razor may also be in danger. Anything to go through the BKB? No. TP's back home.
Shiva's BKB still tanky enough, but yeah, Razor did not expect to die that fast. Big Shaker and Sven coordination. That's what I've been wanting to see from Falcons. The two of them together. If you lose a fight on the high ground, then the enemy team will get Roche. So just gotta play a little bit safer, get their own advantage built.
Roshan has roared. He is being attacked by the Dire. And poor little Roshan.
Little Roche. And that's going to be enough experience, I think, for Sven to hit level 25 on the back of Roche dying.
Nice.
He's going to get even more damage as normally to take, yeah. Going to be damage. You know, when you buy Tiara as, hold up, Tess. Snaking gets gone.
Yeah, the Mars coming here to try and fight back. Snaking's dead. Akashi BKB's up to secure it, and they've also found crit on the right-hand side. The lasso and a kill by Mac. Looks like Lashrak should clear it up.
Killing the supports first. I wonder if it wouldn't be good to have Silver instead.
Bat Rider is non-stop. Sees the target, goes in on them. Malrine Eon Disc Force. And another one, he echoes, BKB's up and tries to run away, refreshes now as well, so he's got another couple of spells to play with, but Malrine is dead. Nonetheless, and look at Skitter, disappearing. Just hit down by Akashi, the Razor's going wild, looks for another one. Chen's in trouble. Bristleback Amar running back to his high ground, so he'll be safe and sound there for now. But Nemesis have come in, swept through Falcons, killed a tier 2, and they're going high ground now.
Wow. Amar's trying to defend this. He does have the Lotus, the Aegis. He's trying to stand his ground against an entire team.
Yeah.
The block of cheese, I think a lot of teams use incorrectly. A lot of them just pop it no matter what before anything happens, but it still is a cheese. So you do kind of want to use it to heal as well, and then get the block.
Like mid-fight, goblet, heal, and look at that. Akashi hiding Invis to get the catch on Bristleback. No Aegis for him anymore. Trying to step away. Gets into the imprisonment. Away from the Solar Guardian. And the Anchors come in. The Skitters damaged. They've killed Akashi off. Bristleback has survived it all. Stays alive. Back to full HP. And Raven, that Dawnbreaker's dead. The Falcons strike back. Malrine finally gets to use his spells as he wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, this is why they need a break if they're ever gonna kill him. But here comes the push. Razor doesn't have buyback.
Tier 4. I mean, I guess they saw the Razor just bought the Silver Edge. So they know, but their Skitters have been dragged back into his own demise. Mac, can they save him from the damage at the Bristleback? They can, thanks to Raven. And now a dive's gone awry here as the Falcons going to get punished and paid for this insolence of fighting tier 4s. Raven goes in, Amar's nearly dead. No way! He can't be allowed to escape this. The Batrider's gone in with Mac. They need the damage to follow through. Amar must die! They finally kill him off. Mac nearly pays with his own life, while Malrine is being hounded by Raven now. Falcons, you had it handed to you on a silver platter, but Nemesis, they fight back.
Very nice. Now, Roche.
Right.
How fast can you take it? How quick does it melt? It's decent speed. Falcons not in time to react to this one. And of course, no roar, because they were not the last ones to take Roche.
Right.
That helps a lot.
Oh, scan goes red. Right, the front lining gets a blink echoed by Malrine, double echoed, and the global comes far too late.
He held one echo, so he has one, but he refreshed for it. Oh no, the stun. Quick TP out with the ulti. Global science as well.
Amar's chasing though. He wants something. It's going to be the silencer. No, Ghost Scepter Cow. TP cancelled by the Earthshaker, while Crit and Amar chasing for the cause.
No protection, the sentry.
Invis gets away, Eris is the one to die. So Nemesis loses both their supports, and they keep hold of the Aegis. So they've got Aegis, Cheese, Refresher, all on the Razor.
Linking them back.
BKB back, Akashi frontlining, trying to deward and take control of the area, while Amar He's kept him at bay. Good
Silencer.
Echo trying to take out the Silencer, but the Dawnbreaker saved him. So the Global comes out. Mac can now focus in onto the Chen. The Raze is giving chase onto Earthshaker on the right-hand side with Raven. Getting onto the core heroes, cancelling the TP, so Malrine is stuck here. Does have buyback, but I don't know if he can use it and do anything with
on
it.
Sven now.
Skitter, his BKB and Lincoln's popped and expiring, turning to try and fight it, but Akashi and Raven have got his number. Good force stab, dragged back into base.
Amar,
Saved
though.
up by Snaking while Amar is going wild in the back. The Bristle, snotting and gooing, forcing Razor to TP out this time, and nothing to stop his escape. It cost a couple of buybacks, Snaking and Malrine. Silencer are going to get chased down here. And should die.
No buyback on Dawn, but she will have it in 10 seconds. Don't panic, there's no golden border, but 10 seconds time, it will be back. Silencer, however, does not have buyback. So it is 110 seconds where he is dead. The first real number advantage power play available. Falcons will not waste this opportunity.
The TI power advantage, power play, numbers advantage. Brought to
Brought to you by not Nintendo.
like, what do you do in this spot though? Like, do you buy back less here? You got to hold for as long as possible, right? You don't want to buy back less.
You go now. Razor's going.
Go now. Right now. Lotus all there. Bouncing back lasso. The save from the Ringmaster on the Sven. Skitter still dying and being burnt by the Lash DPS though. There we go. Mac finds the kill. Dead with buyback though. Crit might not be so lucky.
They want Mac.
Getting pummeled by Akashi and Mac. They found the Ringmaster. Malrine and Amar, the two tanky boys on the front line, looking to slip away and escape now. It might just be Malrine giving his life. A last-ditch echo, not enough to save him, while Amar just leave him be. Again, ignore him, let him go and oink off to some other end of the world, and you go do your own thing, Nemesis.
Holy shit, what a game this is. Like, the quality of this first series of TI is absolutely through the roof. It's so good. This Midas is cute and all to get the next tier item, but his inventory isn't done.
Now he's got some growing to do.
He does.
Oh, growing might
jumped
get
on the ancient.
cut short. He's dead.
Oh no!
He was trying to pick his neutral item. You can't do that to people. They're picking their neutral item. You leave them to do it.
Still have movement speed. This time Roche does roar as it's Radiant coming back for him.
Give me your best Roche and roar. He doesn't do like a deep bellow or anything, right? Like there's actually a pain.
He sounds pained or sleepy, which I guess is also me in the morning. I feel pretty pained. I'm not much of a morning person. I relate to Roshan with that roar.
With the arcane though, that's gonna get some spam going real good. Fisher, a catch on bat. The Wind Waker is there to get him to high ground. And Nemesis toying with the idea of kiting and baiting here. Because Leshrak's nowhere to be seen. Dawnbreaker could join with an ulti. It feels like Nemesis very much just biding their time and waiting for a moment to strike as they tried to go on the Sven.
Chasing Sven.
Lincolns is there to save him though. Multiple Lincolns for the refresher back. Goes in with a lasso. This time they catch him. Skitter's been hexed up, taken out of the fight completely. Dead for 100 and Mac is hungry. He goes in for more. Malrine with the echo, the BKB up, but the Wind Waker save. They've lost their Razor, that's first life only. Mac is low, he needs somebody to bail him out of this. Maybe the TP can get him home. There's the Ewells. Amar will cancel it. And Razor in the meantime going into the back lines while Mac still being saved up by this Bat Rider. Pushed around by the flame break, but Amar will get a double. Razor, what's he up to? Akashi sees another target. Looks like easy pickings on the Chen, but the Hand of God comes in again. And this Raven Dawnbreaker is being handled by
Lesh is coming back, he bought back. Look for Lesh to jump in.
Leshrak's running in. He needs to get some damage done quickly. Malrine and Amar, broken bristle back, but saved by his own Wind Waker. Cycloned up and off to safety. Nemesis, not quite enough left in the tank. Amar, with some Necro units behind him, just goes on to buildings.
There's also Chen with a strong Dispel ulti, by the way. He's countering a lot of these lasso plays, so even if you do get through the Lincolns, then the Hand of God strong dispels it and allows them to stay safe.
And he's got Refresher now, I think, as well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Multiple hands of God.
They're going behind. This is a big move coming out from Nemesis. They don't have buyback on Lesh, but he's going.
He's got to go in. With the Soul Guardian over the top, Mac and Raven in onto the Earthshaker. Malrine getting drifted away, but the damage keeps on flowing, and Nemesis, they have brought him down, but he goes skitter. Big hits and cleaves. Akashi will turn and try and fight back into the Sven, while Raven dodging away is looking like he's going to get brought down by Amar. Mac and Raven both dead. 2 minutes cooldown, no buybacks. And it looks like the Falcons have got this one now. Game 3, it's all down to Akashi. Can he hold on? Can he survive? No. No, he cannot. He'll buy back, but the rest of his team in disarray.
And I think they've finally done it. After a long battle, 70 minutes back and forth, GG gets called. Akashi runs out. He's going to die a hero on the battlefield.
Respect tips to Akashi, playing Razor against the Razor boys and dragging it to 70 minutes in a close-fought Game 3, close-fought series. That's got to put some shudders into Falcon's spines.